Welcome to the neighborhood, YouTube family. Wait. Cut to the beat.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button, and also please remember to annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. And also, you guys know I live for the comments down below. But let's just jump straight into these reactions. Let's go! Okay, so before we get into this reaction, huge shout out to, and yes, like the picture says, you guys are the real MVPs. So look, we are about to react to Sevin. We're back to you. I'm definitely anxious to be doing another Sevin reaction. I love him as a gospel rapper. Like, I just love the connection that he makes with just speaking about just like real life issues that we tend to deal with, and just do it in like a rap way. And like the way his flow is, it's just so incredibly crazy and insane. And I just, you know, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We're just gonna jump straight into this. We're gonna skip all the semantics and the pleasantries. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's mobbing, man?
Mobbing, okay.
You know I can dig it.
Hey.
I got the dirty shovel to prove it, man. Yeah. I've been where you at, homie. I'm not far removed, you feel me? Only by the grace of God, bro. Real talk. Yeah. Yeah. I'm born to die, bro. Soul is more than sort of hollow. I've won the sorrow of a son that knows there's no tomorrow. I'm holding hollows in these stolen rollos. I can burn them all, but it's an eternal war, so I know there's more to follow. But swallow, explode the bottle like Coronado. My life is horrible, nothing short of a horror novel. There's no disguising if my vision is gone. I'm so surprised that I lived this long inside this miserable song.
Okay, can I pause real quickly? I wanted to sit here and say that I love what how Sevin approaches tracks, because when I listen to him rap, it's almost as if, I don't know if you guys feel this way, it's almost as if I'm like listening to the audiobook of the Bible, basically. Like, I feel like somebody's reading like a chapter out of like Genesis or Exodus or like Deuteronomy. Like, it just basically gives me that type of vibe anytime I listen to him, because of his verbiage and his usage and the way he uses language, and he formulates his patterns of bars and his lyricism, and how he connects and intertwines his bars and just portrays them, and then how he enunciates them. It's almost as if I'm reading the Bible, or like reading along in the Bible while I'm getting like the audio version of it as well, if that makes sense. But let me jump back into this.
For more than just the mission I'm on, just a typical nigga driven with no visible home. Can't be civil with my siblings, so I live on my own. Nervous, evil thoughts of murder be filling my dome. Yeah, I'm taking lashes to capacity, no more to tally. Child in the tortured alleys of Northern Cali. The choice to take the oyster and leave the pearl. Pain is art. They gon' see my mirror before I leave this world.
Okay, and see, this is why I said I love his imagery, the way that he raps, because he's one of those artists that doesn't need a visual, like, because he paints the picture for you. You don't need to see any type of musical video notes, like extra added production. All you need is his voice and just being able to listen to his lyrics, and you can paint the picture for it yourself. Like, basically him talking about the clam and taking the pearl from the clam, or the oyster, excuse me. And then when he's actually spoke about the lashing, and then I automatically went into like the mindset of him being a slave to his life. So I love that imagery and the way that he painted that, and I thought that that was creative and dope as well. Let me jump back into this.
I'm being honest as I should. I feel the weight that is upon us. I'm a psalmist for the hood. And I'm hoping that my song is understood, cause they're unaware that you care, and what you promise us is don't forsake us, just make us see you for who you are. And we're so blind, but there's no time for straying away too far. Back to you, back
Okay, and so I wonder, is he talking about Jesus and God in that respect where he's saying there, I want to get back to you? Somebody let me know in the comments below, because it's making it seem like he's saying that he was on that path, but then he decided to stray away and like go down other avenues and do other things. But now he's saying that he wants to make his way back on that right path to following God and following Jesus and being on that straight and narrow path to greatness and awesomeness, and focus back on what really matters, and that's living this life right and being the ultimate best version of yourself. And that's what I'm kind of getting from the lyrics. I definitely love that. If I'm not mistaken, the bars, somebody let me know in the comments below if I am or not, who's more in tune with the song than I am. But I definitely like that. I think that that's dope. Let's get back into this.
If this is living, I'm sick of it, nigga. This is prison. I'm seeing sicknesses depicted in my sickening visions. Death is whispering, but I'm too lifted to listen. Blood glistening like a prism when the moon hits it, when dripping and I'm slipping to the depths of the threat. There's no protecting me, cause every second I wear the flesh that the devil's beckoning. So the filth in my soul is whipping like sick roses. Thick doses of pain got me in hypnosis. I stick closest to the ghosts of my bitter past at the cemetery where they buried under river grass. Audibly calling me, Sevin, follow me. Smell of death is all on me like rotten meat in the autumn heat. It's like somehow my cup of sanity done got a leak.
I love that bar. He said my cup of sanity done got a leak. Oh, I love that. I like that. That was dope. You definitely have my attention off of that.
Stranded and damned if I fall asleep. I've eaten misery. Now I'm back for a second helping. Helter skelter is my shelter. Death is welcome. I'm being honest as I should. I feel the weight that is upon us. I'm a psalmist for the hood. And I'm hoping that my song is understood, cause they're unaware that you care and what you promised us is don't say. Now just make us. You gotta be a fool. You are. And I'm so blind. There's no time. Come astray and the way too far.
Yeah, so okay, he was talking about the Lord.
I'm fed up with nonsense and incredible comments. In my head, I want it dead. I'm no detectable conscience.
Snap.
Those that got no exceptional content. Slow regression, my soul's in a cold depression to bondage.
Come on, Snap King.
While sipping gin, I'm mixing it with medical capsules. I'm pissed like being Christian's just an incredible hassle. Never rest as the devil, he's ever ready for battle. The evil seeping in and it's weakening my state of mind. I preach to people, but I'm feeble and I'm straight up blind. Every day to the very sin that I speak against. I rarely grin because every minute it keeps me tense. I lay up late at night awake with my demons, knowing that one day I might have to pay for this trip.
I love that. I love that. And I love that he spoke about that, because I know me personally, when I go to sleep and I wake up, I also think of being like a Benedict sometimes when it comes to the Lord and just following. Like, all he asks for is 100% of me, and sometimes I feel like I only give a piece of me, but then I always expect him to be there and be by my side and to answer my every beck and call. And it's like, Mark, things don't work like that. You can't sit there and basically think that you can half live your life and then expect that the Lord is going to be by your side to catch you when you fall. And it's like the Lord is basically like that parent that you have. Like, it's like, I gotta let my child find his way. It's like, I gotta let you bump your butt to sit there and pick yourself back up to learn your lesson. And it's like, when you love somebody, you got to sit there and sometimes let them basically learn on their own and let them be able to come back to you. And that's what I feel like that's what he's doing and what he's speaking about in this track. Like, I love everything about this. Like, he is speaking some real things on here. Like, let's get back into this.
Isn't any evil I won't do. So Father God, I gotta keep my eye on you. Yeah, I'm being as honest as I should. I feel the weight that is upon us. I'm a psalmist for the hood. And I'm hoping that my song is understood, cause they're unaware that you care and what you promise us is good. Just make us. You gotta be the fool you are. I'm sorry and I'm so blind, but there's no time. Come astray in the way to now. Bring me back to you, back to you. Come on, I know I've done you wrong. Afraid of what I've done to you. I'm asking you, I'm sorry, place where I belong.
I love his hook. That hook was dope and fire. I love that he expressed his versatility in there by giving you bars and then going into this vocal singing. I love when artists get in their bag and showcase their versatility. I love that because it gives another dimension to them and they're not one-trick ponies. I love that. He killed this. That was amazing. And I need to know if this is on Amazon Music because this is definitely going on my playlist if it is. And if it's not, I'm going to find it somewhere and it's going to be somewhere on my phone. And that's on period with a T. And the T stands for what, you guys, at the end. Sevin. Let me see. Back to you. Oh, it definitely is. I don't know if you guys can see that. But that is definitely being added to my playlist right now. Okay, so let's just quickly, briefly talk about... Excuse me, y'all. I don't know how that just played. But let's quickly talk about Sevin with Back to You. I love this track. I thought it was phenomenal. I love the message behind this song, especially speaking upon basically falling off track. Like, you want to live right, you want to do right, but sometimes the devil, Satan, can come into your life, or just anything, some like type of demonic presence, or just any type of negative energy, just in general, just comes and just like tries to take you off kilter, try to take you off track, take you off the rails, and not let you be laser focused on whatever. That could be your job, school, basically family, friends, like anything that gives you solace and peace of mind, like anything that wants to disrupt and be turbulent in your life. There's something that's always willing right there to try to deter you from your trajectory of going up and stay on that straight and narrow path to greatness. And I love that he's speaking and showcasing, like, yeah, I am human, I am mortal, I'm not immortal, that I do have faults, I do have slip-ups, but it's not what those slip-ups, what I've done in those slip-ups is how I've thought about it, sat and reflected, because a lot of us as people don't tend to reflect. We sit there and try to sweep things under the rug and move on to the next and act like what we did never existed. And it's so crazy because that's like things that I was dealing with, not me personally of me doing it, but I was coming into contact with people who would do that would want to sit there and sweep things under the rug and act like things didn't exist, and it would be like, oh well, forget it and forget that. And it's like, no. Adults sit there and actually adult. They sit there and reflect. They take time to sit there and think. They don't sit there and just jump from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing and act like those things didn't exist and leave a chaos of destruction or a chaos of bodies or just a chaos of basically people living in torment and living with unanswered questions as to why things have happened to them. A person who's of substance and of value and of moral compass actually takes the time to sit back and reflect, like, you know what, I did wrong, or I did this in this situation, but you know what, I can be better, I can do better, and I can basically turn myself around and try to do better than what I just did. I'm gonna learn from that mistake that I did and rewrite that wrong and make sure that I don't bring it forward. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. They want to run away from that and act like what I did over there didn't exist, so I'm going to act like that didn't exist and try to pretend and try to wear this mask and this veil over my face, and maybe other people won't notice, when at the end of the day, when the lights go out and those curtains close, you and that other person, or you and those groups of people, know who that person really is. And I love that Sevin is basically speaking about him like being mortal and like, yo, I had slip-ups, but I learned from it, and now I'm getting back on the right track, and I'm making my way back to the Lord Jesus Christ, and just focusing on my purpose and on my grind and not letting anything else get in my way. I thought he did phenomenal with that. I'm not going to rate this because I thought that this was a killer song. And with that being said, I don't know what you guys think, but let me know what you thought of Sevin. We're back to you in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.